Magnum Meat Injector gun from SpitJack is the highest quality and best performing meat and flavoring injector available. The basic injector set includes the injector made up of the chassis and the barrel, one 5.5-inch open slant tip needle for marinades with small spice or herb particles, and one 5.5-inch closed tip side perforated needle for liquid-only flavoring solutions. Additional accessories for the injector are also available. They include an oversized opening needle for marinades with larger particles or small minced chunks, a shorter, thinner gauge needle for smaller cuts that leaves less visible holes, which is useful for competition barbecue, a needle cleaning brush, and a custom case that accommodates the injector, 4 needles, and a cleaning brush. Before its first use, it's a good idea to disassemble the injector so that you can clean it and its components thoroughly to remove all manufacturing and shipping residue. Do not use a dishwasher. Clean all parts by hand. Select the correct needle for the injecting application and thread it into the open end of the plastic barrel. Depress the plunger rod fully so it rests at the front end of the barrel, up near the needle. To fill the barrel, place the tip of the needle into your prepared marinade and slowly draw back on the plunger rod until the barrel is full. Rotate the dose selection knob at the rear end of the barrel to select the amount of marinade, anywhere from 1 to 5 milliliters, to be injected with each pull of the handle. The arrow on the side of the chassis points to the amount. If you're just starting out, we recommend setting the amount to 1 or 2 milliliters. Slowly insert the needle into the desired location on the cut of meat, as deep as possible. If it has perforations, make sure all penetrate beneath the surface. Squeeze the handle to inject the selected dose of marinade. With some large cuts of meat, it's desirable to inject doses at varying depths as you slowly withdraw the needle from the meat. Once you're satisfied with the dosing at one site, repeat the insertion and injection process at various sites throughout the cut until it's seasoned thoroughly. Some liquid may seep out of the meat during this process, which is completely normal. And that's all there is to it. The SpitJack Magnum Meat Injector is manufactured in the USA. The rubber-coated pistol grip design reduces hand fatigue during large jobs while providing firm and balanced control. The 50 milliliter polypropylene barrel is food safe, and the plunger head features an FDA-approved rubber O-ring. The injector has the heft of an industrial-grade tool, the feel and precision of a medical-grade instrument, and is guaranteed for 1 full year, even for the heavy use of competition barbecue.
What's up, guys? Steve Mansker with Cave Tools here. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Meat Injector by Cave Tools. This is made from a nice thick stainless steel, which means it's never going to bend or break on you. It's also got a maximum capacity of 2.3 ounces, which means less refilling and more injecting. If you look here in the front, you'll notice it's got a nice viewing window. This allows you to easily portion your injections. Now in most cases, if it's got a viewing window, the entire injector is made from plastic. In this case, Cave Tools has a nice viewing window in the front, and the entire thing is made from stainless steel. Now this also comes with 3 included needles, so you can inject any cut of meat. Today we're going to be making a pork butt, so we're going to go ahead and grab that and get started.
Alright, so we've got our needle here for large cuts of meat. So to fill the canister, we're simply going to take the suction plunger here and pull up on it. And we're going to go ahead and inject the meat here in multiple locations. Simply want to push in and use the injector here and push down and slowly pull out. And again, we're going to do that in multiple locations. And you can even do it from the side here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do that a few times here, and we're going to go ahead and get this on the smoker, and we'll pull our pork butt once we reach 200 degrees.
Okay, so we're just about to an internal temperature of 200 degrees here. We are getting ready to pull this, and we'll check to see how moist and flavorful the meat is. Our pork butt turned out absolutely amazing. The meat is still incredibly juicy, and the bone slides right out. If you're looking to make professional results like these at home, pick up your meat injector at cavetools.com.
So when you get your meat injector, the first thing to do is to open the box and read through the first use directions on the lid. So all this information here. This will help you avoid some of the common mistakes with meat injecting. So these are all the components you get in your Premiala meat injector. The finger rings portion at the very top is a chrome-plated cast alloy, and everyone else does the same thing. It's just, at this point in time, it's simply not practical to cast this from stainless steel, and as it never comes into contact with the food, this doesn't cause a problem. So the finger rings portion are joined to a 304 grade stainless steel shaft and a 304 grade stainless steel plunger. On other injectors, we often found this part here was aluminium or chrome-plated brass because it tends to get ignored inside the barrel, even though it does actually still come into contact with your food, and that's why we use stainless steel for that. We've used slightly larger holes in this needle than some other people to just make sure you get a slightly better flow and reduce clogging, just in case you do use a marinade which contains some small particles. The open-ended needle is the one which I use most frequently because I like adding finely blended solids such as garlic, onion and other herbs into my marinades. Finely blended is the key here because they have to be small enough to go through the end of that needle. Okay, so it'll certainly take things like minced onion, garlic, herbs, spices, those sort of things, but you must make sure they're chopped up finely. And in another video, we'll show you how to make sure you can do that. And finally, steak needle. This is about 3 inches or 8 centimetres long, and it's just 3 millimetres in diameter. So it's perfect for injecting into thin cuts of meat, which won't take one of the thicker needles. It's got 2 holes in the end, and they're both right at the tip of the needle. And that means the marinade gets spread evenly on both the sides, and as you draw the needle out of the meat, it keeps injecting marinade right up to the edge. Now obviously, with the size of the holes you've got here, this is only designed for liquid marinade. And on the end of each of these needles is a silicone O-ring. And again, we provide spare parts of these as well. These help to create a pressure tight seal when they screw onto the barrel of the injector.